Today, I'm gonna show you my complete collection of LEGO Microscale Habitats. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's finally time to have a complete overview on all my Microscale Habitats. I'm gonna show you a new one that I made just for this video. And of course, I'm gonna put all the stack of 10 habitats together. But first, let's start from the first one. This was the first one actually that got featured also on Brothers Brick, which was my Japanese garden habitat. Actually, you can see I already made some upgrade. So here I'm gonna show you this next to the original version, and you can already see that there are quite a few differences. And it's not just about the sky, that of course now is a different color and it blends in more nicely, but as you can see, I also changed the trees. So initially there was only one tree here, now I decided to add one more here, and I decided to use these flower pieces. Before I was using this technique that was very unstable. There was no space for the three flowers to connect, while with this new kind of flowers it works much better. I have reworked this area a little bit with this tile just sliding in there, and now this waterfall side is way more solid. In the original project it was diagonal. Now I actually connect everything sideways to the wall over there, and I change the color from dark tan to this nougat, and I think it looks much better. The color worked together much nicely. I added a few steps to go up here to the temple, and I also added an additional step to the waterfall. So I actually built sideways here into the wall another little part of the waterfall that actually is coming way from the top, bounce down here, and then down all the way to the river, and then to the lake here with the Torii Gate. And also this gives a little bit of a good first perspective, because we have a very small stream of water over here and it goes down bigger down to the front. So very happy with the new version of my first one. Now we're gonna move a little bit faster because I have to show you all the different ones. This was the second one I built. This was more a mountain kind of thing. Not many changes here, but I managed to work out this bridge, this jetty a little bit better. There's no more awkward gap in the water because I added a blue bracket in there. Of course, all the habitat that I'm showing you today, you can find a complete tutorial on my YouTube channel. I will link the playlist down below. The third one was the storm. This one was one of my favorite, with the clouds on top and the thunderstorm hitting down here. Again, not many changes here. I only added a few tiles here and there in green to make a better smooth surface. Sorry about that. Next one is the volcano. This was a pretty straightforward one. I didn't change anything here. I'm not very happy with the sky. Maybe it's too blue, but I don't have enough of other kind of blue to complete a whole scene like this one. After that, another simple one but very effective was the canyon. I just fixed it up a little bit. I had a few gaps in places where I still some pieces for other mocks, but this is a very simple and straightforward plate stacking technique, and I think it works fairly well against with this very light blue for the canyon, for the water, for the river at the center. So very happy with this one as well. Another one of my favorites was the lunar base kind of space habitat. I didn't make many changes here. I only reshuffle a little bit the position of the stars so that I can connect other habitat on the side, and fix a couple of things that I had modified and pieces I've stolen over these months. After that, I built the underwater one. This was an interesting one because I tried to have the water on the top of the habitat and then build something underneath. I didn't change much here as well, so we can still have the land from the island that is coming down all the way to the bottom of the sea. Here we have some ruin, we have a broken up ship breakage over here, we have a submarine, and then the little island on top with a nice cool little tree. So this was an interesting experiment. After that I built the paddy field. Again, this was mostly simple plate and tile stacking on top of each other. Very simple, very straightforward, but I think with this line color works really, really well. After this, there was a long break between this and the latest habitat, which was, I think, just last week or 2 weeks ago. I built this mountain train ride habitat. I didn't change anything over here. We have a little sailboat there, the train going through the mountain, and the little helicopter here going around the peak. So very happy about this one too. But now I'm going to show you the last one. This was a little bit of an experiment. I'm not sure of the final result, but I'm going to show you quickly how it's built. So I wanted to go with a polar kind of setting, and I wanted to show all the water at the bottom and see like the bottom of the iceberg underneath the water. So what I did was using all these 1x4 transparent tiles to basically create the whole surface of the water around so that we can peek a little bit inside. Because this tile have a lot of things on the inside for the connection, I think the effect is not so great, but I thought to continue and carry on with this. Then here I wanted to create a sort of whale that is spraying water on top. I'm not too happy of the final result, but it kind of works if you look from the right perspective. Let me see if I can push this in. Okay, so this is gonna be basically there. I just need to add one tile there to keep it in place. It's not gonna be aligned properly because it's a bracket. If you look from the side, it kind of looks like a whale because you can see like the fin, the tail there at the back, and this white spray of water. Maybe if this flower was a bit transparent kind of thing, would have worked better. Over here, I started to build the land. I tried to use a different color for the bottom part. Again, I'm using this light aqua, this light blue over there, and one sort of igloo on top. Here we have another little piece of land with a little bit of different combination of colors, and I think it works kind of well. Then this igloo, of course, is not in scale with the other one of the habitats. So all these habitats are not in the same scale, but it was pretty fun and pretty enjoyable to build all these habitats. And now I'm going to show you also putting them all together. Last thing, here I added a little piece of ice, and also I wanted to use this power blast thingy. My idea was to use it as some sort of splash of water from some broken ice falling from the top. I'm not really sure that this has the effect that I wanted to give, but something like this. Maybe if we look at this from a low perspective, it might work. But anyway, let's move this on the side, and now I'm going to show you some of these together. For example, here you can see all the one with the stacking plates. Simple habitats, but pretty effective. Here you can see all the mountain kind of ones with the darker tone of water, and I'm really happy with this tree. This one is the collection of the tree with the transparent water. Maybe the underwater one is the most interesting one. Also, I'm pretty happy on how the volcano look. Not much the sky, but the volcano itself, the lava, the smoke. I think that works really well. And finally here, my two favorite ones, which were the lunar base and the new and revised Japanese garden habitat. Now, here you can see the line of the 10 habitats. That's the one you saw in the thumbnail. And also here the full pyramid, the full stack of the 10 habitats that I soon will bring to an exhibition here in Singapore. And I will give you more updates later on about the exhibition as well. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your support. Please leave a like, leave a comment down below, and let me know if what you want me to do with these habitats after the exhibition. Should I keep them? Should I take them out? Should I build new ones? Please let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.